This is a very interesting passage because you can conceive the same pattern as a quintfall or a 3 down, 2 up, depending on what note you are considering structural. In your realization, the harmony you put is the harmony of a 3 down, 2 up. Why? Because you are harmonizing, considering as your structural note, the first note of each group. D, G, C, F, B, E. Okay? I'll play it very slowly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. If you wanted to use a 3 down, 2 up, as you indicated, you have to consider as a structural note the other note, B. And so your structural base would be. But in this case, we wouldn't have a 5/8 over B, but a 6/8. So let's see our two separate cases using this example. Here we have the sequence. In the first example, in the first stuff, we consider the quintfall. In the second stuff, we consider the 3 down, 2 up. And let's see the differences. And let's even use two different colors, green and blue. Yes, I mean green and orange, okay? Now, to be a quintfall, we are considering these our structural notes, okay? And so we put 3, 5, that's exactly actually what you did, 7, 3, 3, 5, 7, 3, 3, 7, 3, 7, 7, 3, 3, 3, 7, 7, 3, 3, 8. But we can even harmonize or realize this bass has a 3 down, 2 up. But in this case, our structural note would be D and B. D and B. So C and A. Then B, and in this case, okay, we shift to E. Otherwise, we have to put G sharp because we move down. So let's copy the first note here in the same position but an octave down, and the bass becomes, read only the green notes, okay? Which means that in our second possibility, on the downbeat, we have the same 3, 5, but then we need a 3, 6 here. What's the implication? The implication is that our structural note, taking the third and the sixth, is on the third note of the group of our diminution. So here we'll put something which can connect to our 3, 5, 3, 6. Let's do an example. For example, we can say that we have B and B, okay? So, since we have the 3, 6 in this point, 6 and 3, this is our harmonization. We lack of the 7th because it's not possible to have a 7th here. Which means that we have to use a 3, 5 on this note, G, in order to gradually approach our 3, 6. In this case, we are considering these structural notes, okay? The reason is very simple, because if you use the orange version, on the last bit, you do not have a 3-6, but what you get is an 8-5 B F B, which on G is 7-3, correct to our Quintfall, but not coherent to the 3 down 2 up. Play only this note, this and this. So I'll write only the notes you have to play. Play only the notes with indicated with blue, and in the bass only the green notes on each downbeat, let's say. Okay?
Okay, could you zoom in a little bit, please?
Yeah, I'll move the screen.
Okay, so what do you want me to play?
This.
Okay, just that and the final one? So...
Yes?
Okay. Sorry, can you hear that? No.
Yes? Put the organ was nice.
Oh, okay, fine. Don't know how well...
Bravo!
Okay.
Then B, D, G sharp.
Okay. So we're here.
This?
Okay.
No. C sharp, E,
sorry.
and G sharp.
And then... What's that?
Okay, this is a 3 down 2 up. Now, the question is, if we do not have B on the first note of the second group, but we have on the third note of the second group, we have to find a way to keep the same notes, but exchanging the position. So G, which is here, arrives here.
Okay, I see.
And B here. Thanks to this counterpoint adjustment, we can use this sequence very similar to a 3 down 2 up without the 7. And so we get a 3-5 in this point, because now we are playing G, okay? So 3-5, and we reach B here. And then actually this, for example. So you can use counter emotion between the two outer voices in order to have 10-8-6.
So basically what we're doing there
Play.
is we're using, hold on, we're using the same 3 notes, but we're just changing their order basically, because the G goes to the soprano, the G goes from the bass to the soprano.
Bravo.
Bravo. And the what do you call it? The B from the soprano goes to the bass.
Yes.
And the alto stays the same.
Yes, there are 2 choices. This is more similar to the 3 down 2 up because we give more weight to this note, while in our other possibility, this is just a diminution, like an escape tone to land, or better, in the other case, this is a connection between G and C, an octave higher, but that moves an octave down. But C is an octave down. As you can see, here we give more weight to each passage, to each note. Play this way. 3, 10, 8, 6, 5, 10, 8, 6, 5, 10, 8, 6, 5. You can continue this way if you like. Go.
But hold on, in the second bar, we have G, and then we have F. How do we get to F? There's no other note there.
10.
Is there?
Tell me the 10th.
Hold on. Did we... Let me see. Okay, sorry. So basically we give the 10th.
Play the first bar. When you play the first bar, you can feel the numbers in your fingers, and then you can repeat them. Play the first bar. Otherwise...
Oh, sorry,
G sharp.
Okay, so... Okay, fine, and then...
Yes, exactly. So,
Okay.
fa, mi, re. Then continue.
Where?
No.
Yeah. You want that one?
Counter
Okay,
motion in this case to keep the sequence.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Then on the very last subdivision, you can even change and do 3, 3, 3, for example, to change since if you have a cadence. Or as you learned in the ascending tetrachord with the middle voice, so, sol, fa, mi. The middle voice singing 8, 7, diminish 5, 3. Do you remember this possibility? The voice mi, fa, sol, do. Sol, sol, fa, mi, and mi, fa, sol, do. Okay. This is the difference. In our Quintfall, we give the weight only to the first note of the triplet. And for this reason, we have a 5/8, which is not a very important harmony. I mean, we lack of the third. Why? Because we had the third here on the downbeat with the correct harmony. The other possibility, which is softer because we do not have dissonances, or for example, there are two different possibilities. The first one is more prinner because you even have la, la, sol, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, mi, la, 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 sol, sol, fa, fa, mi. And so it better works as a prinner. La, 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 sol, sol, fa, fa, mi. In a final cadence. Is it now clear the difference?
Yes.
Look at all these books. They are beautiful, each one more than the other, and they contain a lot of information. But they have a big problem. Either you engage in a long, painful battles against the chapters to decipher, understand, and interpret what's written, or they are completely worthless. Think about when you bought your last book to learn how to compose music. How enthusiastic were you? And then, what actually happened? It stayed in your bookcase, gathering dust and rusting away. What you need, therefore, is not 1, 5, or 10 more books. What you need is an experienced guide who takes care to evaluate your current situation, is well aware of what your desired destination is, precisely because you tell him, so he can design the best path for your journey, points out the right exercises, shows you which mistakes to correct and how to correct them, and provides you with concrete tools to improve and get better step by step. In recent years, since I have been here on the web, I have had the pleasure of guiding by hand many people like you to learn how to compose music, to grasp the musical techniques, discover the secrets of musical composition, and then achieve concrete results. Because in the end, that's what matters, that everything you learn becomes a seed that grows your skills, and little by little you become able to compose music. And so you're happy, and happy are the people with whom you share this passion, music. For this reason, in order to help you to achieve these destinations, I've prepared two paths, with some things in common, but different. One to become a Renaissance musicus practicus, and another one to become a Baroque musicus practicus. Are you curious to discover all the beautiful things you can learn with me? Click on this link and download the special informational brochure, which contains all the information you need to make the best choice for you.